This is the Goblin Merchant. This greasy little scumbag is a vendor in Dark and Darker. He sells overpriced mystery items that can either be of god tier, or more commonly, absolute trash. I will be only spending my gold with this little simp foot sniffer. I can't trade players, and I can't buy items from any other vendor. This is the Goblin Merchant Challenge.
Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of the Goblin Merchant Challenge, where I'm playing fighter. I'm running the same gear as the last episode and I decided to jump straight back in. Started off with just getting as much loot as I can and killing all the goblins around. I heard someone down this tunnel, so I decided to push them. The warlock must have been low health because I killed him with one swing. Felt a little bit bad for him, but he had a nice longsword for me. And found myself a surgical kit. Finding healing items in the game is really handy because I can't buy any from the vendors. This wizard started pushing up behind me, so I got ready for a fight. I heard someone else right after killing the wizard. He turned out to be upstairs, so I was pretty safe. I could hear a bard playing the flute down the corridor, so I decided to go up and have a look. I didn't want to aggro these mobs off him. Decided to open up this portal just for an easy escape route in case things went wrong. Had some nice front row seats to his panic. I wasn't even going to attempt to loot that. After selling all my items, I went from 46 gold to 106. Jumped in there, have a look what the Goblin Merchant had, and bought a falchion. Wasn't the best, but at least I got the longsword out of the last game. I decided to stash the longsword for my next set. Went straight back in. In this round I was having a little bit of lag, so I did take a lot of extra damage. May have forgotten about that wolf spike. I took a few hits from those mummies because of the lag, so I decided to sit down and heal up. I heard someone fighting in the next room, so I went ahead and pushed them. He really didn't want to fight me. He died to the wall spike right away. All the mobs turned on me and I was in a bit of a bad spot. He had a fair bit of sellable loot for me and some nice gloves. The circle was shrinking, so I decided to push for the alternative exit. But I heard a portal open up back where I came from. I decided to take the risky route and run underneath, just in case there was one down there. Turned out to be the right choice. I hit level 5 this round, so I put on my second perk. I went with Swift just for that extra movement speed. After selling all my gear from that run, I went from 45 gold to 210. I had a look at the Goblin Merchant, but he didn't really have anything I was after, so I decided to save the gold for now. Then we jumped straight into the next round. Right at the spawn, I saw this wizard. Knew I was in trouble. Quickly took off my shield just for a little bit of extra movement speed. I thought there was a bug with the wizard casting sound, but there was a second one. They decided to both team up on me and let each other live. Sadly, it ended up being my first death. So I geared straight back up and took my longsword in for the next round. Putting on my lighter armor for movement speed. I got straight back into trying to make some more money to buy some more items off the Goblin Merchant. I was contemplating taking on the skeleton champion, but I decided I don't want to risk this longsword. There was a cleric casting in the next room, so I wanted to fight them. honestly thought he was going to play a lot more aggressive than he did there. But that potion he had will heal me right back up. I heard a portal come up behind me, so I just had a quick look. Looted a tiny bit more. Then I decided I'd open it up for a safe extract, and I'd take on the centipede boss. We went down pretty easy. Sadly, the loot wasn't good for me, but I'm gonna hold on to that ring just in case I get a crystal sword for a bit of fun and easy extract. After selling, I went from 219 gold to 274. Decided to go with another falchion, and it's just a white one. Then I thought I'd try my luck with another weapon, and I got a Zweihander. And it's green, not too bad, but I'm not a great fan of the Zweihanders. I sold some gear that I knew I wasn't going to use. And then I jumped on a little bit later, and there was a ring in the Goblin merchant vendor for me. So I picked it up, and it turned out to be a really good ring. My first good item so far. And that's the end of episode 2. This is my main set of gear I've ended up with. I'll be putting some more of these videos out if you enjoy this, so subscribe. Thanks.
I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over my channel. And then I start eating garbage. Subscribe to Casual Scrub War. I start blasting. Bah, bah.